Hi, hello friends, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far. Welcome to the commencement of Lynn's Hobby Week, where I do hobbies all week long during the last week of 2025. It's currently December 23. I am off until January 1st, and I just want to take the last bit of the year to fully relax and do hobbies. Think light blog slash YouTube work. I'm still going to be editing a little bit, but gaming, sewing, baking, journaling, reading, all the good stuff. I just really want to relax and I really want to have self-care time before we enter 2026. Today I'm going to be filming YouTube videos and editing. That's probably mostly what I'm going to do today, so I don't have to edit anymore. But we shall see. Might get into some anime, might watch some One Piece because I haven't watched all week. I've been so busy. But I'll take you along through the week. There'll be, I guess, a montage of me doing things plus me chatting with you guys and connecting. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure that you do. I release videos every single week. They're a mixture of lifestyle, vlogs, DIY, hobbies, travel. Honestly, I love building my community here. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. It has been a very long day. It is now 10:15 p.m. I'm just uploading my last Christmas video, which is my From Kit to Craft Part 4. And after this, I am gonna binge watch some One Piece and just relax. Good first day of hobbies. Mostly did YouTube and filming stuff. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get a good workout in. It is Christmas Eve, so I am gonna be cooking. I'll take you guys in the kitchen with me. We are making steaks, and also probably just like some cleaning and some more YouTube editing. We'll see what happens, but love it. I love Hobbies Week. I made charcuterie nachos, pickles, ice water, the perfect snack. Now let's watch. Good morning, y'all. It is day 2 of Lynn's Hobby Week, aka Christmas Eve. So I'm just gonna do a really quick workout, probably do a walk, maybe lift upper body a little bit because I've been slacking. I've only been doing lower body for the most part, and then stretch, shower, clean, and then let's make some steaks for dinner. I am so excited. I think today my husband and I are gonna keep it pretty low key as well. We probably will watch some anime and maybe play some games. We haven't played Supermarket Simulator in a while, so we might do that together, but I'll show you guys what we do for the rest of the night. And then tomorrow's Christmas Day. We're home all day, no plans, everything's closed. I think I'm gonna finally tackle my sewing machine. I'm so excited. I'm kind of scared too. But anyways, let's get a work at it. Okay guys, honestly, I spent most of the afternoon cleaning. I put on e.l.f. and I'm making dinner now. It's 7 o'clock. Hopefully we'll be eating by 8-ish. But look at these steaks. I don't know if you could see them. Hopefully up at the camera view, but they're huge. So I can't wait. I'm not gonna lie, I blacked out and ate like half a bag of chips while I was on my phone, but I'm hungry, so it's good timing. I'm gonna cut some garlic, thyme, and that's all we really do for steak. I have a Caesar salad kit that I'm gonna put together, and then rice is cooking and we'll be ready in about 33 minutes. So it's perfect. And then I bought a small little Christmas cake. It's a chocolate hazelnut cake, so we'll have that for dessert, and that is our Christmas Eve. But yeah, I'll show you guys what the steaks look like after they're cooked. I cannot film and cook my steak because I immediately go into like a panic mode because it's like high smoke and things are going on. I have my timers on to make sure I am cooking it on each side perfectly. So, but yeah, I'll show you guys what our dinner spread looks like. Here is the finished steak. Then we have some rice, Caesar salad, and our little chocolate hazelnut cake. This is our Christmas meal. It is the next day, so Merry Christmas. I know you're probably watching this, it's already January. But yesterday night we had steak and I got into a food coma. So honestly, I just watched anime until the end of the night. I didn't want to film anymore. I was so tired. I had to wash dishes and I cleaned a lot yesterday. And this morning I am going to get another workout in. I think I'm just going to walk and maybe do some light yoga, stretching, and then we are gonna figure out the sewing machine. Anyways, I'm gonna get a good sweat in. I'm setting up my sewing machine right now. I'm watching a bunch of videos and hopefully I'll be able to practice. I brought bags of old fabric from the basement of like clothes I'm gonna donate or like ratty clothes, so I'm gonna use it to practice. But so far I'm super excited. I did not buy thread, so I'll have to buy thread tonight. But I have like dollar store thread from like my dollar store sewing kit that I'm gonna test with for now. Setting up the sewing machine was successful. Now I'm gonna enjoy my coffee and chocolate and I'm gonna play some Hogwarts Legacy before I get dinner ready and I binge a bunch of One Piece again. There's something seriously wrong with me. I get motion sickness whenever I play games. Like I actually really like playing games, but like 20 minutes in and I get sick when when I'm searching for things and my character is just moving around. I have no idea why I get so sick. Anyways, I turned off the game and I was sitting in front of my computer monitor and I was like, no, there's no way. I was just feeling so sick looking at the computer monitor. So it's still quite early for dinner, so I'm not gonna cook just yet, but I think I'm gonna read my book and then maybe get some YouTube editing done before I make dinner and then sit on the couch. Hello guys, it is Saturday the 27th. Honestly, the last 2 days I've just been binging One Piece, so there's nothing really to film. I went to the gym yesterday, but it was surprisingly busy for the 26th of December, but I'm thinking I'm gonna read a little bit more of my book and then also go to the gym today. I'm doing upper body. Let's see if I can film some things today, but I just like hate getting people when they're working out in my videos. I just think it's disrespectful and without their permission I don't want to get them. So I'm gonna read a little bit, have a shower, get ready, and then we will go work out. We are halfway through Hobbies Week. So far, I've worked out a lot. I've opened my sewing machine. I've watched a lot of the anime and I've read my book. Today, I was thinking of doing a little bit of watercolor painting. I am a little bit sick. I have the sniffles, a little bit of a heavy head, but I think watercolor is a very low energy kind of hobby, so I thought I would do that today, and honestly it's perfect. I have made a ginger honey green tea, and I found a frame that I bought from the dollar store a while back, so I'm hoping to put my watercolor painting in here. I don't even know if I'm gonna get done today, but let's see how much we do get done. I'll show you guys my inspo and then we'll start watercolor painting. Before we get started, I just want to show my setup. So I have two monitors. This is kind of the inspo I'm going for, just like a lot of like little images. I have my watercolor paper here and this is the frame, and then I have a playlist that I'm gonna start playing. My tea, my beautiful sewing machine, which I'm waiting for some thread for that. I have paintbrushes, my watercolor set I got from Amazon, and a cup of water that I'll be switching out often, but let's go. Guys, I have been painting for like 3 hours and I think I found the hobby for me. I have not enjoyed myself doing a hobby like this in so long. I like sat here and I doodled for like 3 hours and I don't know, I'm like so happy with how it turned out. I was just kind of playing around. I don't know how much water needs to be on my paintbrush to control it, but like I made a little teddy bear, a cookie. My cup was slanted, but I don't know. I think I actually found maybe the hobby for me. I am kicking myself knowing that I stopped this when I really enjoyed it. Anyways, let's go bake some cookies. It's time to give this a break, but I really enjoyed myself. I don't know what to say. I really like this hobby and I will be doing another one soon. But let's go bake some cookies. Let's make cookies, guys. I have all the ingredients here for cookies. I make the same chocolate chip cookies. Honestly, it's like my go-to cookie recipe for everything. I just swap the toppings out. I will leave my chocolate chip recipe in the description below. But let's get baking, eat some cookies, fresh cookies, and then continue on with Hobbies Week. I want to read my book while I'm baking cookies, and then also have to edit a YouTube video so I can post for tomorrow, which is my vision board video. It is December 30, so that's gonna go up. And then tomorrow I hope to spend the whole day doing my monthly reset and taking down the Christmas decor. I love it so much, but it is time for a refresh. But let's bake some cookies. My cookies are done. They're a bit pale. I don't know why, but whatever. I read chapter 6 of 101 essays that'll change the way you think, and wow, chapter 6 really just solidifies what I've been thinking this year. And basically the chapter is called Uncomfortable Feelings That Actually Indicate You're on the Right Path. I feel like 2025 was like a really hard year for me mentally, so it really spoke to me. I'll have to reread it. I feel like I need to reread things over and over again to really have it in my head. This is such a good reminder. I really love this book. I might even do a full video breakdown on it because that's how much I love it. But I have a little cup of milk and cookies. Let's see. I kind of like underbaked it. Oh shit, they're really underbaked. Oh, not really. I love my cookies more cakey than cookie. I think I'm gonna stop filming for today. I just want to do hobbies without filming, but see ya tomorrow. Happy New Year, guys. It is January 1st. Honestly, I haven't vlogged or wanted to record in the past couple days. I've been to the gym. I've just been continuing to read my book. I've been cleaning the house a little bit, so nothing exciting, but I do plan on coloring today. I want to paint again because that was so fun the other day. And then also I got thread for my sewing machine, so maybe dabble into sewing, but I'm still waiting on a couple things like a seam ripper because I am modifying or like tailoring clothes I have first before I dive into real projects. And then yeah, actually, you know what, I'll do the sewing machine another day because I'm still waiting on things. But I'm thinking of reading now. I read like a chapter a day, and the chapters are quite short, so they are very manageable. But yeah, I am working tonight, and then I have tomorrow off, and then the weekend off, so I think we can do more hobbies. I'm just gonna, this is more like a 2-week thing. This is hobby weeks. But anyways, this is the first time I've ever like fully relaxed. And my husband was like, yeah, all you do is work. All you do is work, and you never make time to fully relax. So I am so thankful I actually did this. I didn't even focus on cooking this week. I didn't focus on cleaning. I just like did a couple things here and there, but I really just soaked in all my hobbies. I've also watched a lot of anime. I am past 1,000 episodes in One Piece, which is crazy. When I started the anime in May, I was like, there's no way I can get through 1,000 episodes this year, but I did. I'm almost nearing the current arc, so that's really fun. But yeah, I'm gonna read, color, paint, and then I have to work tonight. Okay, so I think I'm done. This is the one I just did. I have to let it dry. I still have a lot to learn, for sure. I would love to have more cleaner lines, and I covered some spots with black dots that I messed up. But this was the first one. This is just random doodles, and then this one I kind of made like more coquette slash like girly themed. I think I'm gonna hang this one. I don't care if it's not perfect, but it's cute. I just showered. Okay, did you guys see my painting? Isn't it so cute? I love it. I finally found my coloring kit. I was looking for it because I haven't used it since summer, but I found it. This is my marker set and my coloring book. I have so much to do still, but they're really like not professional or anything. These are just done for fun. Oh, I think this one is the one that I'm like most proud of. But yeah, so oh, this one too. I love this one. But anyways, I thought maybe I would color. I want to not be on my phone so much this year. Well, no. I love social media. I will never give it up. I know that people are always telling you left, right, and center to give up social media, but I love it. I think it's such a powerful tool. I do think that it needs boundaries. However, I'll never hate on social media. I think I've learned so much from what people share, and I know it could be just information overload, so you do have to have boundaries, but 20 years ago, it wasn't like that. So I really love that advancement in technology. AI can chill out, but social media in general, people sharing, I absolutely love it. Oh, this is what I did for Valentine's Day. I want to be on my phone less because I'm bored. I want to be able to sit in silence, you know, live a slow life, live a soft life, which is my goal for 2026 or my intention for 2026. However, I want to scroll with intention, so I want to dedicate time to scroll. So if I want to go on social media, I want to support my friends, I want to research content, I want to post content, I will, but I won't just like open my app to scroll because, and then take some time off and then get stressed because I have so much to do. Like I clean and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, I think I'll do this. This looks pretty simple, but let's go. I need this as a bathroom. My Amazon thing. This is the coloring set I bought. My husband bought this for me for Valentine's Day. Hello my friends, it has been 2 weeks since I started this video and I had a very lovely week slash hobbies week. It was so fun to just do things that had no added pressure to it. I pretty much just went on my own time. I just listened to my body, and that is what 2026 is gonna look like for me. The new year has just started. Right now I'm doing some Etsy work, but I thought I would close out this video so I could edit it. But thank you so much for coming along. There are a couple things that I still want to get done, done in the next couple of weeks, which is actually start to sew. I got some sewing clips, a seam ripper, some thread, can't remember about other stuff, and I also went to the basement to dig some of my sewing stuff out. So hopefully I'll be able to sew now, because I felt like when I was trying to sew and I didn't have specifically sewing clips, my testing was going on like not straight. So I'm hoping the sewing clips will help me sew in a straight way so that I could actually wear my clothes. And I'm also gonna buy a floating frame to put my new watercolor painting up. It's so pretty. I didn't get to read as much as I thought I would. I was just reading like a chapter, I don't know, every couple of days. So I would love to read more into my book, but I'm also excited for, I guess, like spring, summer, when I can sit outside, get some sun and read. So yeah, I had a very, very lovely week. I watched, how many episodes? I watched like, I don't know, 100 episodes of One Piece. And honestly, I just did so many things that made me feel good. I went to the gym more. I started lifting more heavy again, because that's also something I want to bring into 2026. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming along. I'm going to be filming more hobbies, because I did decide that in 2026 I was going to be less food focused. Like, I still love food, but less food centered. I feel like doing a reflection of my 2025. I was very food centered, and not that it's a bad thing. Food brings me joy, but I feel like I spent a lot of money on groceries that I didn't need to, and I had a lot of food waste, which I don't want. So I want to be a little bit less centered on food. And DIY things have always brought me joy. Like, anything crafting has always brought me joy, but I'm always hesitant to do more or spend the money on it. And I realized that it's not a waste of money to be spending on things I want to DIY and projects I want to try. So I'm going to be incorporating that more, and also just working on my overall personal development and wellness, which I'll be sharing more as well. Saving money will be a huge thing for me. If you've been here for a while, you know that I'm not a huge consumer. So I do buy things. I'm not saying I don't buy anything at all, but I do try to control and not get the latest trends, just buy things that bring me joy and not have too much of it. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. I am all focused on hobbies, DIY, food, money, personal development, and all things lifestyle. And I'm very excited to see what 2026 has for me in store on YouTube. I truly enjoy my YouTube journey, and it's just so fun to make videos and to connect with my audience and to build and to film and all of that. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your week, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!